Anything what you felt, what you experienced?
When we were asked to focus on your Agnya Chakra from our Agnya Chakra, I felt like your form was swelling.
Solid, it was a
Yes.
liquid.
Yes.
I am liquid. There is nobody inside. Chair is empty, that is the truth. Now you will understand.
Initially it scared me. I thought I was seeing things, and then I started focusing, and then I realized later.
When you see things only, you are seeing things, understand? When you see things only, you are seeing things.
But then when I walked outside, I was paying more attention to the foliage, to the colors. A lot of things I wasn't paying attention to before.
That is not enough. Again look through the eyes, you will see you are waking up. You are waking up into a new reality.
That was a beautiful experience.
You see, now you are making up reality. If you look through the eyes, if you see through the eyes, you will be waking up to the reality. Don't make up, just wake up.
Well, I realized it's not unusual to have that experience where you're not really focusing on the world outside, but usually you're thinking about something and you're not present, so there's not the awareness of that consciousness that's actually using this body. Then it was all just the direct experience of being outside the dream, looking in to the dream. Then I began to get magnetized to everything, like literally pulled. Yeah?
That's right.
Yeah. And then I went up to the statue, and he was opening his eyes. And then I
Which
thought,
statue?
well, Dakshinamurti.
Oh, he is very famous for that.
Yeah.
Many people are.
Well, then I thought, well, this is a beautiful image.
He also sees through the eyes. He is very famous for it.
Well, then my mind said, well, this is a beautiful imagination. Then I realized, oh, this is how you play with the dream.
That's all.
Yeah.
See, many of our brahmacharis have seen that Dakshinamurti, and they take care of the. See, did you see the umbrella being on the top? And we were making we are actually working a traditional umbrella. It is not a umbrella which will put for deities, but he appeared in the dream of a brahmachari who is taking care, pujari, who is doing puja, and told, see, I am catching cold, it is raining, you fellows are not taking care of me. Then we have to find some umbrella in the midnight. He found that some umbrella, he went and put that umbrella. That is what you are seeing. We are making an umbrella. It's not that he will catch cold, he is a lord of rain, but he is alive, connecting with the brahmacharis, connecting with the people.
The first time.
And if he wants, he goes to the people's dream and tells them, I bring this, bring that.
That's what.
And he has his own department.
Well, the first time I saw him, I saw you, and your energy is there. And
Okay.
Then, yeah, and then I started to dream with him, but I thought that I didn't realize that you would reference to him as a separate, because
I am just
you-
joking.
Oh.
There is no separate being. That's the truth. I am just joking.
Swamiji,
You can joke only with you. You can't joke with separate being. You will be very reverent. Either you will have respect or you will not believe. You can make fun only if you feel connected, that intimately.
Swamiji, felt really hot. Everything.
Usually,
Ugh.
I don't make this, for people who are coming new, I make only a separate identity or separate reference. When people experience, then I tell them, all right, okay, relax. See, making us, giving an idea, it's the same energy, it looks little arrogant for beginners. That is why. When you don't understand, when people don't understand, it's difficult. That's why I never make that kind of references. And yes, ma'am. Come on.
I felt really hot. Everything was just like a lot of heat, and then all in here.
Wow,
felt-
high. Really high.
Yeah, it's hot. And then
Hot, oh, okay.
there's a lot of pressure in here. And then my eyes felt like, when your eyes are covered for a while, like when you come out of a movie or something, and the light kind of like
You are coming out of a movie, which you are seeing continuously. That is the truth. Good. Then,
Swamiji? Negative of a photograph,
as
Like-
if, like a
like
negative,
this?
you are seeing the whole thing.
a negative but in color.
Wonderful.
So when we open our eyes and look at you,
Seeing the whole thing as a flux.
Right.
Moving flux.
it's like a negative, shiny.
That is
but-
what we call Maya.
Oh. And then outside, when I was looking at the trees and where the cows were, everything was like smoky, and then everything would come like bright, like 3D a little bit.
Swamiji, I see two distinct aura around you. Purple aura and white aura.
That is a healing color.
And when you got up, so I see aura around the seat. And when you got up, then I wanted to make sure it's not any reflection or shadow. So when you got up, there was a shadow on the board, but there was still an aura around you, white light.
Okay, all right, all the experiences are wonderful, but continue to, don't bother about any experience. Till the seer and the seen disappears, continue to see. The seer and the seen should disappear into one. Till then, continue to see. Good, ma. Because the things will be getting cleared. See, the emotions which you have now are not worthy of entertaining, ma. So let them leave. If they are leaving, let them leave. Say a goodbye. Goodbye and give a farewell.
At one point, I got scared at the beginning. First closed our eyes. I usually see many colors, but what I felt like if I fell inside my eyes in a hole. Like dark. And I shook my head because I got scared. But
Emptiness.
very dark, very dark.
Swamiji,
Uh,
I had no feeling, but just it was quiet. So
that is
all?
okay. But continue. Continue. It's like it's an intense click. It'll just click. You see, now on the next level, next technique we will be practicing, it'll add something to it. Some understanding. It'll be much deeper. Okay. And one more thing, do not bother if you don't get any experience in the first meditation. It's like a boiling. Suddenly after 2-3 meditation techniques you will open up. That's all. It's a process. If you have something, wonderful. If you don't have also, it's okay. Let's go to the next chakra. Next chakra is throat center, Vishuddhi chakra. Understand, please understand the importance of this throat chakra, Vishuddhi chakra. The air which comes out of your navel gets converted into word in this area, here only. So the energy which converts air, the part which converts energy into words is what is called vak. Please all of you understand? The energy which comes, the pure energy which comes from your navel gets converted into a word in this area. The part which is here, which does the process of converting energy into words is called vak. Please understand, this is the energy center, this is a Shakti. Pure Icha Shakti, which comes from your being, gets converted as a Jnana Shakti and Kriya Shakti here. Let me explain. The energy comes here and it gets converted into word. The word which goes to the brain, it either stays in you as a knowledge or gets converted as a command. Am I right? If it gets converted and stays in you as a knowledge, Jnana Shakti, if it gets converted as a command and spreads through your body and acts, it is called Kriya Shakti. Please understand. Icha Shakti is the pure energy. It comes here and gets converted as into a word. If that word gets stored inside your brain, it is Jnana Shakti. knowledge. If it becomes a command and spreads all over your body and moves you, it's called Kriya Shakti. Let me explain in this way. From here, the pure energy comes. Maybe you can call, in Anahata it becomes Icha Shakti. From here, it is a pure energy. Here, it becomes Icha Shakti. Icha Shakti moves here. Here, it gets converted into word and goes above. If that word gets stored inside you, it's called Jnana Shakti, knowledge. If it becomes immediately a command and spreads all over your body, like move the hand, move the head, move the leg, it's called Kriya Shakti. So the Icha Shakti, desire, I'll explain in English also. Icha Shakti means power of desire, the desire power. Jnana Shakti means knowledge power. Kriya Shakti means acting power. The desire power comes from here and gets converted into word. First understand this truth. Air comes out of your being. That prana, not even air, prana comes out of your being. That prana becomes word in this area. If that word goes and stays in your head, it becomes knowledge. If that word spreads all over your body as a command, it becomes action. So whether it is a knowledge or action, the root is throat. This is the root energy center for your knowledge and action. If you want to correct your knowledge and action, that is the essence of life. Na? What is the transformation? Correction of knowledge and action. So work on the throat. Work on Vishuddhi chakra. Understand? I am defining the chakras. Each chakra as an individual complete path for enlightenment. If you work just on Anya, you will become enlightened. If you work just on Vishuddhi, you will become enlightened. I am giving you a complete comprehensive view. In LBP, you will not have this kind of understanding. In LBP, you will have an understanding. You have to work in all 7 chakras to get enlightened. Here I am giving you the new clarity, the deeper clarity. The energy comes here. This is the space where it gets converted into word. When it goes inside, if the words get stored inside, it is called knowledge. If it becomes a command and spreads all over the body, it is a action. For example, the air comes, prana comes here. Here it gets converted into a word. Head, move. If the word just gets stored here, it may be knowledge about head or moving or anything. If it becomes command, move your head and spreads all over the body, it becomes action. So whether it is an action or knowledge, the conversion happens in this spot. See, the Icha Shakti, the desire power. Understand? Icha Shakti means, I'll use the English words for easy reference. The desire power gets converted into knowledge power or as a command, action, knowledge or action in this spot. So if this spot is pure, if this energy center is pure, if this vak energy is pure, exact right portion, right part of your icha, your desire power will become action, right part will become command. Sometimes too much of part becomes knowledge, you become philosopher. Too much of part becomes action, you are a worker. Understand the difference. When the desire power comes, if 80% becomes knowledge and 20% becomes action. In Hindu tradition, in the Vedic tradition, there is a beautiful definition. If the Icha Shakti comes and majority of the part, understand, there is one more deep understanding. The majority of the part becomes knowledge. He is called Brahmana. If the majority of the part becomes action, he is called Sudra. And the one important thing, in this there is 2 divisions. The whole energy goes to the brain and stays inside the brain as a knowledge and action. Whole energy comes to the mouth, stays inside the mouth as a knowledge and action. It's a very subtle energy play. Please understand. I think it may not be directly needed for your meditation now, but you can understand is how the community system was created in the Vedic tradition. When it goes to the head and stays there as just as knowledge, Brahmana. It goes to the head but stays only as a command. He is a Kshatriya, commanding continuously. It goes to the mouth, stays only as a action, just as an action. Then Sudra, nothing else. It goes to the mouth and stays as a knowledge, Vaishya, seller, who needs to talk. So different energy links, how the energy takes turn, based on that the community system was created. So this is the source, energy center. Now, all we need to do is keep this energy center alive so that the action and knowledge both will have clear integrity. Please understand, another one problem, if this chakra is not acting properly, the energy, whether it becomes knowledge or action, it gets disconnected from the source, Icha. Many times, you will desire something, you will do something, result will be something else. The desire will be something, the knowledge will be something. By the time the action is over, the effect will be the opposite to your desire. That is because of this chakra. Keeping your knowledge and action in tune with your desire is the essence of this chakra. If this chakra is active, your action and knowledge will be in tune with the desire. Energize this chakra, activate this chakra, your knowledge and desire will be in tune, your knowledge and action will be in tune with the desire. When your knowledge and action is in tune, this chakra will be active. It's like a helping each other. One helps each other. It's like a virtuous circle. If your desire and if your action and knowledge is in tune with the desire, this chakra will be active. If this chakra is active, your knowledge and action will be in tune with the desire. Beautiful saying is there. Ramakrishna saying, he says, in the Kali Yuga, you need to do only one thing. Nothing else is necessary for enlightenment. Only one thing. Man muk ek karo. It means, let your walk and being be in tune. That's all. Man muk ek karo. It means, your knowledge and action is a mana. Your walk is the icha. Let it be in tune. That's all. If this is in tune, whether you are in Grihastha life or in a sannyas life, you are enlightened. Please understand. Let me define enlightenment. Living enlightenment has nothing to do with brahmacharya, sannyasa, grihastha, nothing to do with celibacy, nothing to do with the married life, nothing to do with any of these things. Living enlightenment means conflict-free life. Living enlightenment means your action and knowledge is in tune with the desire. Conflict-free. Your Icha Shakti, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti is conflict-free. When you are living in conflict-free life, you are living enlightenment. The energy which comes and gets converted into a word, you can see this is the spot exactly the words are getting created. Till then it is only a prana. Only here the words comes. You can see, without moving this spot you can't create a word. Just try to keep this spot tight and try to create a word, you can't. No word can come out. This is the spot where words are created. Now even if you try anyway, there will be small movement. There will be slight movement. Even if you think, there will be slight movement. Understand? Even if you visualize, there will be movement of the eyeballs. So even if you think, there will be movement of the throat. Yes. Because the inner chattering is just spoiled. just, I can say that as if a stone fell on that. See, horse is running. To stop that horse, if you just throw a stone on that horse, what will happen? Same way, suffering is like dropping a stone on the inner chattering, on the walk. That's why in Tamil there is an expression, the sadness is choking the throat. Sadness chokes the throat because like a stone, it falls on the inner chattering. Come on. Yes. Because your Icha Shakti is blocked. The Jnana Shakti and the action energy and knowledge energy is fighting so much and it stops the desire energy. There is no desire to be alive. There is no desire to be alive for 10 minutes. If you don't have desire to be alive for a few minutes, it is called sadness. If you don't have desire to be alive for hours, it is called depression. If you don't have desire for ever, it's called life. Yes, even when you dream it moves.
Swamiji, you
I have defined clearly the sadness, depression, life, all the three.